Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the third and final installment of the Tiny Rebel trilogy of shit. Why am I calling this the third and final installment of the Tiny Rebel trilogy of shit? Because I bought 3 beers from Tiny Rebel, and the first two were pretty shit, to be honest. So why not? Why break a habit of a lifetime and predict this beer to be any good? The warning signs are there already on the can. We've got a double IPA from Tiny Rebel, and it's a can of their Colourway King. Look at the ABV on that. 7.1 for double IPA. Yes. There you go. There's the backside. You got to hand it to Tiny Rebel. They know their marketing to a T. They know their audience to a T. They think if they can dress that up like they do, any student from university or college will just lap this up. So yeah, 7.1% double IPA. Yeah. Theory for me, a double IPA is 8% upwards. That's a double IPA. This may be the only double IPA I've ever done on this channel at this low ABV. So let's give it a go. Apparently, I've got the website up to see what hops I have in. Apparently, this one has Simcoe, Citra, and Talus in this one. And then they say there's a reason we've called it the King. The King of 7.1% double IPAs, most probably. So, this was from Sainsbury's. Let's give it a go, shall we? And see if this beer is any good. On aroma, there's a slight hint of dankness with your dad's work socks after a week wearing them at work. Now, I'm not making it up. It smells of rotten socks. To me, anyway. From your dad at work who's been working and living in them all week. Let's pour it out and see what it looks. Well, it's pouring and it's looking thin for me. That pour for me from the can to the glass, it looks thin. It looks, usually with double IPAs, you get a slight green hue to that pour. I didn't get it there. I just got like a. It didn't look great anyway, to be honest. I'm not being biased, okay? I do like Tiny Rebel when they're firing on all cylinders. Club Tropicana, when I first did it, was great, but so was Punk IPA when Brewdog did it, didn't they? Stay Puffed, I still like Stay Puffed. I haven't tried it lately. I used to like Stay Puffed, so there is stuff they have done which I warrant credit to. But recently, when you see it in the supermarket, you think. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Being a glass, it's hazy. Head's just disappeared and said, fuck off, I don't really want to know ya. Fair enough, let's get a whiff. It smells of work socks. It smells like you've been wearing your work socks all week. When you just kind of like put them in a glass, and it does. I'm not lying. I'm gonna go in. Cheers. Double IPA, eh? 7.1. Yeah. Double IPA, 7.1. Brewed by a brewery which know how to brew shit beer. Double IPA. Yeah, cracking. Absolutely cracking. It ticks all the boxes of a shit double IPA. It really does. It really does. I'm going again. It's thin. It's thin. The body of the beer is thin. A double IPA should be full of beautiful dank notes, tropicalness, slightly creaminess, and a full, heavy body. And you feel it as you drink it. You feel the weight of the beer going down, and the alcohol is hidden. That is a good double IPA. This, I don't know what the hell they're trying to do here. A 7.1 double IPA. Well, you can scrap that double IPA words off the can because it isn't a double IPA. It doesn't taste like a double IPA. Don't even look like a double IPA. You can see through that. Going again. Front end, fruit notes, hint of bitterness. There's slight fruit tropicalness to it. There's no real defining fruit note to it. It's just a mashup of fruit notes. Slight herbaceous note there, which doesn't fit in. But for me, it's absolutely crap. I'll be honest. It's even if it was just a normal IPA, they could just easily get rid of the double, leave the IPA on. It'd still be crap. I don't think words matter with this because it's just too thin. There's nothing tasting. There's nothing that tastes in this beer that it's been brewed with love. You know, there's no beautiful, dank tropicalness to it. It just feels it's beer for the sake of it. I've said it before. It does. It's come on. You go in, slightly in the bitterness, slightly in the fruitness when you swallow it. It's got that character you get in a lot of supermarket beers. This certain type of bitterness. I can't really describe it. Like a generic bitterness you get with Brewdogs and Tiny Rebel. It's there. It's something which, um, if you did a blind taste, it's a supermarket beer, because the mouthfeel is very generic. Everything is generic. Everything is ordinary. Everything is pinned towards brewing an ordinary beer and flashing up the can. That's what this is all about. It's quite embarrassing, to be honest. And to be honest, I'm quite embarrassed doing this one. So I might just knock you on the head because for me, I've picked up 3 Tiny Rebel beers and they've all been shite. They've all been shite. And anybody thinks that, it's not funny because I've paid money for it. I just want a good beer. Is it hard? Is it hard to ask a brewery like Tiny Rebel or Brewdog to actually brew a decent beer and put it on the shelves in the supermarket? Is it hard? You tell me. Murder me in the comments on this. That is a fucking disgrace. See you on the next one. Bib bib.